Hi there, I'm Jan Wilkinson. I grew up going to Camp DeSoto as a girl. In fact, I was there when Sue Henry, the founder of MRF, was an 18-year-old who came to the mountain for the first time, and she loved it. Well, what a gold mine she had in her eyesight. And it has been my pleasure and joy, having been a citizen of the Mentone area for almost 25 years, that I have seen MRF become one of the beautiful, beautiful things about the Mentone community. I want to tell you today about what community means. Community to me is Wednesday lunch at the MRF House with the senior citizens of this community. What fun, what laughter, what a few tears, but really loud. And do they know how to have fun? At the same time, the community, whether it be a business or an individual or one of the church groups, provides delicious lunches. And believe it or not, there's no turning back full plates. They're all empty. To me, that's what community is about. Knowing your neighbors and knowing that there's an organization that makes sure we have this opportunity to bond, to share, to laugh, to cry, to sing. It's a great thing to do.
I am Peggy Pullen. My husband, Walt Pullen, is on the board of directors of MRF. I think MRF is a wonderful, wonderful organization. But on to the music and art which MRF sponsors in Moon Lake School. I think it has benefits that many people do not realize. As many of you know, I raised a mentally challenged daughter who could not excel in book. Academically, she could not excel. But music and art brought her to life. She loved it. It let her have a feeling of self-worth, something she could do. In my teaching, I taught public school music and art for about 5 years, I think it was. Take or leave a year or so there, until the funds were pulled because they could no longer afford to have a music or art teacher paid. Children express themselves and they see their artwork on the wall, and it just thrills their little hearts to see their picture put on the bulletin board or in the hall at school or auctioned off at a MRF luncheon. These things build self-esteem in those children that they get nowhere else, and it's something that follows them throughout their life, the ability to excel in music and art.
Hi, my name's Terry Beth Perkins. I am the mother of two beautiful girls in kindergarten and the 4th grade at Moon Lake Elementary. I'm also currently the school's PTO president, and MRF has been such an integral part of both of my girls' schooling since we've been in the area. Both girls have grown in their art capabilities by leaps and bounds. We started doing the art auction when my oldest was in kindergarten, and now with both of them here at the school, they are both in the auction, and I couldn't be more proud with how far they've both come with their art. My husband and I can't draw stick figures, and my girls, they have Monets and Vincent van Goghs, and I don't think that they would be able to do this without the help from MRF and all they contribute to the school.
One of my favorite people on this Mentone area mountaintop is Miss Paula. because Murph has seen fit to give the children of this area the opportunity to explore the huge world out there, they found Miss Paula. And she is doing a wonderful job of opening new worlds for the children and their parents and their grandparents. She teaches art, music, Spanish. She creates songs for them to sing to help them learn more about the classical painters and composers. These children have been introduced to a beautiful world of music and art. She makes sure they get to Huntsville to the fourth graders concert after they have already studied a booklet about what a symphony orchestra is. What is your etiquette? How do you sit and listen to these composers? She has managed to find the funds to take them to Atlanta to the High Museum. And there they've experienced the great masters in the art world. They come home, they draw and paint their own pictures, create their own songs, because they know that they can, because she has opened this world. What a treasure she is. What a treasure she is for this community.
Art rocks!
I'm Carl Ferguson, and I was first introduced to Murph by Sarah Wilcox, who in passing one day at church said, "Hey, would you like to tutor?" And I said, "Of course." And I began to tutor the young students from Moon Lake School and realized that there was a great deal to do besides just enjoy the mountain scenery. My wife and I came to Mentone about 6 years ago and began to go to church at St. Joseph's Episcopal Church, and the folks at St. Joseph are very, very active in Murph. And so we learned quickly about Taste of the Mountain and the wonderful art program at Moon Lake. We learned about senior lunches and realized that Murph touches just about every aspect of the community. It's hard to say too much about Murph and what it does for the good folks here.
Hi, my name is Brooke Moore. I'm a senior at Valley Head High School. I will be graduating this May, and I'm also a dual enrollment student at Northeast Community College. I've lived in Mentone for about 3 to 4 years now, so I've gotten to see what it's like to live in a small community, and I like to see how people come together in such a community like this. And one way that I've been able to be involved in the community is by Murph. And one great thing that I love about Murph is how they have helped me. This past spring, I received an academic scholarship or a financial needs-based scholarship from Murph, and they helped me pay for all my books at Northeast. And for some of you that don't know, books can go all the way up to $1,000. So that scholarship helped me tremendously. All my books were paid for. So that definitely lifted that burden off my shoulders, and I'm greatly, greatly thankful for Murph for helping me with that.
Not being from around here, seeing all that Mentone Educational Resources Foundation does for the community as well as for the school is just amazing. And your investment in this organization is definitely money well spent.
I want to thank you all for coming out tonight and bringing your billfolds wadded with money because all that Murph does, the Mentone Educational Resource Foundation, goes back into the schools and in the community. Nobody's pockets are lined. It all goes to a very worthy cause. Thank you for being here and supporting Murph.
Thank you for supporting, always, our Murph organization. They add so much to our community and make you the proud owners of community.
I'd like to thank y'all all for coming out and supporting the Mentone Educational Resources Foundation. Your donations and support is the best money you can spend for this great organization.
Because Murph touches so many people, it requires money. It requires money for the food for the senior citizens, to support the activities at Moon Lake School, to touch all the other lives on the mountain. And as a result, there are several fundraising programs that you can participate in. Taste of the Mountain is one of them. You can give to MRF directly, not even get a gift in return. But what you'll know for sure is that every dollar you give to MRF goes right back into the community, helping children and helping folks on the mountain that need your help. Thank you for giving.
Thank you.
Thank you.